1 chocolate milkshake, please.
I want a milkshake too.
Raina, you know your budget is $5. You already spent that on your eggs.
Oh, where's my real mom? She told me she'd come back for me one day.
Well, she lied. But Raina is still my foster child. And I have a contract on her. So you can't just come in here and take her away from me.
Had a contract. It expired today.
It's my birthday, which means you're legally required to subscribe. Sorry, I don't make the laws. But I have decided that only one video of me making fun of Dhar Mann is not quite enough, so, here we are. Now, I feel like if you are a normal person and I asked you to make a skit for your YouTube channel, you probably wouldn't make a video about foster children being abused. But as we know far too well on this channel, Dhar Mann is not a normal person. Now, in this absolute banger of a video we're gonna watch today, Dhar Mann has decided to exploit the sad reality of children being abused in the foster system to rake in that sweet, sweet ad revenue. Now, I've seen people try to defend these steaming piles of turd that Dhar Mann calls videos by saying that they are meant to spread awareness and make the world a better place. And I'm here to tell you that if you actually believe that, then you are an idiot. These videos are absolutely nothing more than an easy way for this guy to bait clicks to make millions of dollars a year. If they actually were to spread awareness, then I would expect, I don't know, any aspect of the video to be accurate or researched. But as you'll see by this Disney villain-esque performance shortly, that is not the case. Everything, and I mean everything in this video, is portrayed inaccurately or is misleading, and would just make perceptions of these situations worse. But anyways, that's enough ranting. Let's see what Dhar Mann thinks is going on in the foster system.
Get your eggs and your pancakes.
Thank you.
Can I get you folks anything else?
Can I have a milkshake, Mom?
Sure, honey. 1 chocolate milkshake, please.
I want a milkshake too.
Raina, you know your budget is $5. You already spent that on your eggs.
My goodness, $5 on eggs? What fancy-ass restaurant are you eating at? Okay, let's see. 15 seconds. 15 seconds, and we already have reached our first cliche. Mean foster mom favorites her real child, with it essentially being the opening line. Get ready for a lot more of that.
Just 1 milkshake is fine.
I'll be right back.
But how come he gets to have pancakes and a milkshake? But I don't.
I've told you this a million times. He is my real son. And you are just a foster child. You don't get the same things he gets. Because I am his real mom.
You know when a character is so well written in a TV show that you literally want to jump through the screen and just rock their shit? That is what Dhar Mann is trying to accomplish in every single one of his videos, but fails to do so because every single script reads like it was written by 3 12-year-olds in a creative writing class trying to sound deep.
Oh, where's my real mom? I want to see her. She told me she'd come back for me one day.
Well, she lied. She probably doesn't even care about you. And you are lucky to have me.
But
I don't want to hear another word. Oh, when the social worker arrives in a few minutes, I will tell her I don't want you anymore either.
Alrighty, problem number 1 that proves no actual thought was put into this video. You cannot just give a child back to the foster agency. They aren't a pair of socks you bought from Walmart that didn't fit. There has to be a serious compatibility issue, and you might say that maybe it's just the mom trying to scare her, which to that I will retort that this girl seems old enough that she would probably be aware of how the system works, and knows that it will not work that way. So this leads me to think that Dhar Mann believes that foster care works like a child library.
You understand?
Yay! I won!
God damn it, Travis, read the room.
can I see?
Sure.
Travis, I told you not to give Raina your iPad. Then she's gonna want one too.
Sorry, Mom.
Can I get the iPad? Just for a little bit. I want to play too.
I think you already know the answer to that. No. You know, taking care of you is a business. I need to make money off of you.
Wow, Dhar Mann, I really appreciate the level of subtlety in these scripts. It really makes the whole viewing experience much more rewarding.
I can't be buying you expensive things like an iPad. And what if you break it? You have any money to fix it? Any money at all? Yeah, I didn't think so.
All right, here's one delicious milkshake.
Thank you.
Enjoy.
That is so good.
I think Travis is my least favorite character in the Dhar Mann universe. The lack of awareness is beyond the levels this world has ever seen.
But I really want my own milkshake.
You need to be more appreciative, Raina. My contract for taking care of you is up. So when the social worker comes, I'm gonna tell her to place you somewhere else.
Okay, another problem. You don't sign a contract saying you'll keep a child for X amount of months. You're not leasing the child, this is not an NBA contract extension. But about 20 million people might think you do, thanks to Dhar Mann. You're really helping change lives, Dhar Mann. Mostly yours. Because you profit so much off of these garbage videos that you're able to go buy Khloe Kardashian and Justin Bieber's old mega mansion.
And you'll end up all alone. Is that what you want?
No. I just want to be with my mom. She said she'd come back for me.
She gave you up. And she probably never even loved you.
I honestly don't think that this video could have been any more lazily written. I mean, I have gone through this video multiple times trying to find a single bit of originality or uniqueness, and it's just not there. You know, something just rubs me the wrong way about this channel. Something feels fake. Like, how many of your friends do you know watch f***ing Dhar Mann? I am still convinced that the majority of these views are just bought every single upload to get the video into the algorithm so we can make it back with ad revenue.
That's not true. My mom loves me. I just know it.
If that's true, then she'd be here right now, wouldn't she? Is she here?
No.
Exactly.
Raina! Mom?
You've gotta be f***ing kidding me. How did they track down this child in this obscure breakfast restaurant at what appears to be nighttime? Can anything in these videos ever make sense? Please, just once. I am losing my shit here.
Oh, I've missed you so much. I thought you forgot about me. Oh, sweetheart, you're all I think about. I've come to take you home.
Yeah, once again, not that simple. You can't just come and snatch your child out of foster care once you decided to place them in it. There are many hoops that must be jumped through, and I have a feeling that there will be no mention of said hoops.
Really?
Just wait a second. Why did you bring her here? She can't just take Raina back after she chose to abandon her.
Oh, she's Raina's birth mother. She's fully entitled to be here.
Yeah, pardon me, sorry, once again. Just because she is her birth mother doesn't really mean shit. In fact, I would be extremely surprised if a social worker would actually allow a child's birth mother, who placed her in foster care, to see her again for the first time in an informal setting like this. This should be in like a courthouse, not an IHOP.
And for the record, I didn't just abandon her. I had no choice. You see,
I love you so much.
I love you too.
Okay, yeah, so that was really a sad story. But Raina is still my foster child. And I have a contract on her, so you can't just come in here and take her away from me.
Had a contract. It expired today.
Okay, I changed my mind. She is my new least favorite character in the Dhar Mann universe. Speaking of the Dhar Mann universe, that place is the most convenient reality that's ever been dreamed up. Not only does her mother find her on the very day that this supposed foster contract expires, she also finds her on the day that her and her foster mother get into this big fight to build tension. How nice.
Well, then I want to renew it. I need her to pay my bills. I need the money from foster care to pay my rent, all right?
Look, I'm sorry, but it's not up to you. It's up to her.
Okay, let's analyze the absolute shitstorm of things going wrong here. So not only did a foster parent just admit, quite clearly, to the face of a social worker, that she is only keeping the foster child for the money, and keep in mind, I am no expert, but I feel like that might just warrant getting your foster child taken away. But then the world's worst social worker not only apologizes for the fact that the foster mother will lose out on the rent money, but also decides that it's going to be the child's choice who she goes with. Does Dhar Mann think this is how this shit works? Does he think the millions of children in foster care are just choosing to stay in foster care? That they can just demand who to stay with and they get their way?
Hey, Raina. I know you want that iPad. I'll get it for you. If you choose me.
Okay, so at this point, not only has this social worker heard this woman admit that she is only fostering for money, she then witnesses her bribe the child with an iPad to stay with her. What the fuck is happening? Am I watching a real video right now?
I choose my real mom. Oh, I love you so much.
Come on, honey. Let's go home.
No paperwork, no court date, just walk out of this rustic IHOP with your child that you have no legal guardianship over with 0 consequences. That's the Dhar Mann way.
Hey Dhar Mann fam, so you see, we're not just telling stories, we're changing lives.
What does this mean? Whose life did this video change? Other than yours, Dhar Mann. Please, somebody explain. Is he speaking in code? Is this some sort of ancient language? Is my IQ not high enough to fully interpret Dhar Mann videos?
And when you share my videos, you're helping to change lives too.
Make sure to share my videos to make me rich. I mean, change lives. Yeah, change lives. Well, I don't think for the sake of my own health I can ever subject myself to watching another Dhar Mann video. So I guess this is where we part ways, Dhar Mann. It's been a ride. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like and go over to that subscribe button and give it a smack on its big juicy ass. But for now, that's all I have for you today. Bye.
Goodbye, Dhar Mann. I'll miss our deep conversations about renting children and how being shy is a superpower. But not as much as you'll miss AugustTheDuck's content if you don't subscribe. So make sure you do, cause if you don't, I will be forced to uppercut your grandmother.